Good morning. It is currently 4:03 in the morning, dude. And I'm back on my Sony a6700. If you guys are new here, the past couple of videos I've made on this channel, I've been making most of my videos in the DJI Action 5. And I just wanted to change the pace and just to pick up my nicer camera and just kind of vlog on it. Also, if you guys are new here too, you're probably like, dude, why are you up so early? And it's because I don't sleep much. I only got 5 hours and 30 minutes of sleep, and I just woke up at 3 and I laid in bed till about 3:40, and I just didn't fall back asleep. And I knew if I would have fallen asleep, I would have just been more exhausted. My alarm was set for 4, and yeah, man, one of the things that the DJI Action 5 does so well is it's so small that like I don't have a place to put this camera. Like let's set y'all here. Like I'm driving and I just need to get a wider lens. Like vlog on this camera, like I love the quality, but automatically right off the rip I miss my DJI Action 5 for the car vlogs. But I just want to be able to provide a little bit more crispier quality videos. So I'm just gonna suck it up, vlog with this for the next week, see how it goes. One of the good things about waking up at 4 a.m. is you get a completely empty gym to yourself. I go to this gym called Social Candy, and it's just a large gym full of everything. And when I get here kind of this early, it's like having an own little private gym. Like this place has absolutely everything that you need to just get super jacked. And the only way to get into this gym is you have to know someone to get in. So that's pretty cool. I think I have my headphones, but I think I'm gonna play some music. Yeah. Pre-workout's in, let's get this. Workout complete. I have to say that's probably the best 4 a.m. lift I've ever had of my life. I think my body got the exact amount of sleep that it required. I got 5 hours and 26 minutes of sleep. I went to bed at 8:54 and woke up around 3:40ish, 3:30, somewhere kind of around there. And that felt good. Pre-workout helps. Also, if you're new here and you're just like I said, most people don't wake up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym. I'm not training for anything. It's just when I work 7 to 4, so when I go into my job with a lift already in and I've done something for myself, I just tend to have a better day than if I were just to get out of bed, put on clothes, and then go right to work. So that's why I do it. I've actually been kind of lacking lately on these 4 a.m. lifts, but getting back into it because I need to. And just like that, it is 6:30 and I am scrambling now to get to work. For some reason, no matter how early I get up, I'm still scrambling to get to work. I guess that's just what I get for working at 7 instead of like 8 or 9 like any normal human being. But Modern Wisdom, aka Chris Williamson, just dropped a 3-hour podcast with Naval Ravikant. I think that's how you say his last name. Anyways, he's been trying to get him on for forever, and I am hyped to listen to him. He's like, I need to read more of Naval's stuff and just get to understanding him just like a little bit more. But I'm hoping this podcast with Chris opens up my mind a little bit to him. He's only done one other podcast, which was Joe Rogan, I think, and he's just like the CEO, founder, critical thinker. Am I gonna get this yellow light? Yes, I am. Anyways, I'm gonna focus on the road. So tired. I'm so tired. Before I turned on the camera, I was falling asleep, but I'm gonna put y'all on somebody. His name is Garrett Keene. Garrett Keene, you might not be able to see this. Here, hold on here. Knine, whatever his name is. And he's currently training right now for a double ultra triathlon. And dude, his videos are the reason why I'm picking back up my Sony and just sending it with like the quality and stuff like that. I think what the DJI Action 5 has taught me is just I overthink talking to the camera, and the ability of me is so much more than the quality of my camera. Now that I'm back vlogging on the Sony, I just start to see different things as like, I love making the mundane things look a little cinematic, and I also like the mundane talking that I get from the DJI. So now I'm combining those with one single camera, and I messed up like this time last year, maybe a little bit, maybe not this time last year. I think I maybe sold it in October. I had the ZV-E1 and I sold that camera for the Sony a6700. Like, don't get me wrong, this has some amazing quality in the image, but I'm like, dude, Did I screw up selling that camera? Can't look back. I love this thing though. Photos are beautiful. The video looks stunning, especially with some good lighting like this. I need to get up. But I also need to finish Garrett's video. Ah! It is now Tuesday and my alarm went off. Actually, I woke up again at like 3:10, wide awake, and I was like, I need to shut my eyes until 4. Woke up at like 4:15 to my alarm just going off. Didn't get out of bed. Slept until 5:50. Got out of bed, got showered, and again, I feel like I'm just rushing to work. I don't know how I do it. I just feel like I'm never, not that I'm never on time, but I just feel like things just keep on going, right? Like I feel like I'm just always in a rush. That's what it is. I'm just always in a rush. So on Saturday, I asked my girlfriend at the time, my now fiance, to marry me. And we've been engaged for a couple days, and today is April 1st, aka April Fool's Day. And today we've been dating for 2 years. And we're starting a new tradition where we're buying each other vinyls. And I also haven't gotten her flowers in a while just because she doesn't really like flowers. And we were just gonna give each other the vinyl. I was like, let me give her some flowers. So I went and picked up some flowers. Come on now. Tell me these aren't pretty. I love love. I'm a big lover boy. So I can't wait to give her those and to give her her vinyl. So let's get home and do that. All right, my fiance, it's fun saying that. She's at the gym right now, so I'm gonna quickly put these flowers in a vase and surprise her. And while I'm doing that, I kind of want to quickly share how I proposed to my wonderful, beautiful fiance, girlfriend at the time. So in Milwaukee on Friday, last Friday, it was absolutely beautiful outside, like 70 degrees. And in March, that's like unheard of. So the problem is I had everything set up for Saturday. So I had a photographer, I had a plan on where I'm gonna do it. And when Saturday comes, it's 28 degrees and windy. Now, there is a beautiful state park right behind Summerfest grounds. Summerfest is like, they call it the world's largest music festival. And there's like behind the festival grounds, there's like this beautiful state park. Milwaukee's right on Lake Michigan too. So like, it's like an island that's like attached, and like over here is the water, over here is the cityscape. And my idea was I had a blanket, I had flower petals, and I had candles, and it was pretty cool. There was no one there, and I proposed, but the problem was it was so cold. It was so cold. But I think she's almost on her way here, so let me quickly put these in a vase real quick. I mean, I think they look, come on. Come on. They look beautiful. They look beautiful. Well, first, do you like the flowers?
Yeah.
I was.
You even put them in the vase.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. These flowers reminded me of you, so these are the first ones I picked up just because. So they hand paint them.
Where did you get them?
And pink and blue, pink and sapphire. Well, they're actually pretty good flowers. Yeah, I know you like these, but these for some reason these were calling my name. But then I didn't. I want to get you more than just this. So, and then this little fun thing.
Okay, I think it's no fun at that part. No contact. Yeah. This is my favorite song, Pain is Cold Water, unreleased song.
That'd be cool, dude. Well, that you
It's
have
like,
the 6 season vinyl, don't you?
but like this is like live, so it's
Yeah.
like literally just the live recording of
That makes sense.
him at Fed.
I can't believe those shrimp have the tails on them.
Are you sure?
Yeah, look at them. Well,
Tail off. There's no tail
What do you call
on.
that then? That's the hot.
Babe, that's the tail, but the shell is off.
Oh.
There's two in there. So.
Let me guess. You the wicked one?
No.
All right. If I'm gonna guess, did you get one
I
that I showed you?
No.
So you just chose one for me?
Yep.
Hmm.
I just said, what would you want? Can you open it correctly? This.
I already saw what it was. I'm happy. I am. It's my favorite album. Like, I think I can listen to that thing straight through for days. And like when I go for runs, oh yeah. Which one did you get? Tarzan? Tarzan.
Oh, it's on sale.
Hell yeah. Oh, and it's the exclusive Spring Green. Babe.
Yeah, that's the one you want.
Babe. I didn't know that they had this one.
You sent it to me.
Did I?
Yes. And then I got Tarzan. Because that's a banging soundtrack.
Yeah. Was that when what was the song that Phil Collins did for that?
You'll Be in My Heart. He wrote this whole album.
Yeah, but like what was like the main one?
You'll Be in My Heart. You'll be in my heart.
Yeah, that one.
Or Two Worlds is where Strangers Like Me, Trash in the Camp.
I probably should do like a proper.
Two Worlds, you know that one.
Yeah, look at. Oh, what a great artwork. I get hyped about the design of the vinyl. I like this
Gift idea.
tradition, yeah. Yeah. Now we need like an actual good. That's sick. Time flies, time flies. Oh, look at that. That's so sick. I love this vinyl. Vanilla.
It's vanilla, protein powder, banana cream, jello.
Uh-huh.
Well, banana cream pudding, and milk.
And milk. And then I put peanut butter and the graham crackers in. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Little taste test.
Can you make mine?
Oh my god. This is so much better than ice cream. And how many grams of protein is this? Probably 20, 30? 28? Probably 30. Oh my god. This is the best one I've ever had. Oh. Oh. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I was trying to give myself every excuse to not get a workout in before work. I was like, why am I putting myself through suffering? Like, I could just work out after work. Like, I don't really do much anyway after work because it's still cold outside and it's rainy. And all I really do is just watch some shows and then go to bed. And then I thought about it in bed before I got up. I was like, no, the reason why I get up and go to work or go to the gym before work is so I can feel good at work. It's not about the fact that I could go after work. It's about, like I've said, doing something for yourself before you go to work. It puts you in a better mindset. It allows you to enjoy your work day a little bit more. And if you have a stressful day and you end up having to stay late because you work a corporate job at a growing business like me, then you don't feel so bad. That's why I wake up at 4 and go to the gym. I am getting to the gym a little bit later than I did on Monday, and I probably won't go to the gym tomorrow before work because I work from home, but I'm hoping this pre-workout hits me like a freight train because I am tired. I've never felt more young with what I'm about to say. So I'm 28, right? And every now and then I find an artist that I haven't like listened to all of their music and I just go in. Recently I did that with Mac Miller. I've done it with A$AP Rocky. I've done it with tons of bands where like you just hear their popular songs, but then you really get into their music and you fall in love. And let me tell you, I knew Smashing Pumpkins was a fantastic band. I knew they were legendary, but I've never gone through their actual discography, all their music. I've never gone through all of their music. And I'm currently listening to their 1993 Slamzy Dream. And dude, I can't believe I have gone my whole life and haven't listened to this album. Or just more of their music. They are so good. If you want your life to feel like a movie, dude, listen to Smashing Pumpkins. So I just spent like the past hour and a half, 2 hours just practicing my Photoshop skills, because I kind of have an idea of a business. I feel like over the past 5 years, I've always tried to figure out how to work for myself, and I know that content is the catalyst for doing that. And I always feel like I'm just creating to create, but like I think a lot of people online excel really well whenever they have a goal and they're documenting that goal to get to that goal. I feel like that's why fitness and triathlons and marathon running is so huge right now. People are documenting that because it's such a big goal and there's so much you have to do every single day that it becomes like this crazy journey that you want to bring your audience on. And I feel like it's the same way with entrepreneurs too, starting from zero and seeing the success story. And I think I have a really cool idea of the business that I could possibly start. And I enjoy the creativity part of what I'm doing. And it's a little bit of a mix of something that I've seen online, but like putting my own twist on it and doing my own thing for it. So I'm just like creating to create right now, and it's kind of cool. So I'll throw up on screen what I just made. watching the sunrise right now, and it's absolutely beautiful. And something that I wanted to talk about that's kind of been on my mind lately is just not being able to be present in the moment. I feel like with my life, and probably like some of your guys' life too, you're just constantly on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. And the defining moment for me was when I proposed to my now fiance. I felt like it just happened all so quick, as things do. And I just wasn't able to just be in the moment and like celebrate that. Like I was, like don't get me wrong, like after I proposed, it was so much fun calling people and telling people, but like the moment itself, the proposing, I just like couldn't sit in it. And maybe it was just because it was so cold outside, but like I've just been noticing it with things in my life too. I feel like I'm waking up early, I'm going to the gym, right to work, from work right to home, from home to clean, to maybe relaxing, doing a little bit of work, and boom, like my day's gone. And I feel like it's just being so hard to just be in the moment and enjoy the small things. And that's something I'm trying to really focus on going forward, is as I get older, life is automatically just gonna start passing me by super quickly, as things do. And every time I'm in a moment, like I'm sitting here watching the sunrise, I just want to be able to soak this in as much as I can and know the sky is never going to look like this again. And this moment, the way I feel, is going to pass, and I'm going to be on to the next thing. And I don't know. I haven't really found a way to really soak in every second. And maybe I never will. But it's something that I'm focusing on, and I think if I'm able to focus on it and just take a second and be like and then go, I think being able to enjoy more things, the large things, the small things, you just feel more fulfilled and more happy, which is what I'm trying to do, right? Life's crazy. Things happen. Obviously, life's gonna go fast. And I feel like just yesterday I was 25. Oh my gosh, I'm saying that. I feel old. I'm only 28. I still have so much life left ahead of me. But man, I feel like it's gone by so quick.
So number 3, Chris Lynch. He's a creator based out of Milwaukee. He seems to be kind of like in the same background, just some photographer, videographer type guy who is now just finding a joy in creating with the DJI Action 5 Pro. And it shows in the content. You can see how freeing it is. You get a lot of really cool shots from him, especially early mornings at the gym. He's part of the 430 club. So if you want to get inspired to get up and do stuff, Chris Lynch, he's your guy. He's also, I've really been enjoying his vlogs.
Huge shout out to Chris Meets Chris for shouting me out. So that was a YouTuber called Chris Meets Chris. I shouted him out in my last video. He makes these amazing, just raw talking to camera vlogs, which is why I love the DJI Action 5. It takes the whole stress away from creating videos, and you just point, shoot, and talk and go. And it's a really freeing way to create. I talked about it a little bit in this video already. But I thought it was just super cool that he shouted me out. Him and I connected over YouTube. And I think that's like the cool thing about making content, is just like, you never know who you're gonna run into and who you're gonna like just meet and make friends with. And it's one of the things that continually pushes me to create. And also finding other people that like the same things as you is just hard. And when you meet someone who's just as passionate about what they're doing as what you're doing, it's cool. So shout out to you, Chris. And it also is just like inspiring more to continue to create. I got a comment on my video this week that said, just subscribed, I love your content. I can see you with like 100,000 subscribers, like keep going. And I was like, what? Like, that's awesome. Like, people, like, I've been creating content for so long and I get in my head way too much, but like to receive a comment like that, and I've been getting like a decent amount of those comments lately, just like, oh, I thought you had more subscribers. Like, it's crazy that you only have 1,000 subscribers. I'm like, yeah, I know it's crazy that I only have 1,000 subscribers. You're preaching to the choir, but it's just cool to see those type of comments, and it pushes me to continue to create. And that's just what I'm going to continue doing. I'm really enjoying this vlogging throughout my week. It's only Friday, so we still have 2 more days. But like, I already know that this video is going to be like 20-30 minutes long. And it's going to be a good test of like, is vlogging this long and putting so much raw content into one video worth it? Or is it worth taking a couple of days, even though I do the same thing, and uploading more videos, but maybe less quality? I don't know. It's something that I'm going to be continuing to test. But it's Friday. I'm not doing much tonight. This weekend, I have a lot of just like random stuff. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to vlog it, but I have some ideas of things I want to talk about and things I want to show. And I'm just excited to not have to work and just create, get things done, and enjoy the weekend.
I was waiting for ya, but it's okay. I said I'm trying to pull up on ya, headed that way, and I'm like, why you trying to gaslight me?
You know, I don't know how people like literally vlog their days and vlog like every single part of it. My fiance and I went and got coffee. We went to Costco. We went to Target. And just like the mundaneness of like the actual chores and errands that you have to do, like there's no way that I could bring a camera in there and just like talk, be like, look at me, I'm getting oranges. Look at me, I'm getting grapes. And look at me, the duck walked up to the lemonade stand. It said to the man running the stand, hey, got any grapes? But now I'm drinking this coffee. Hopefully it gets me a little hyped up for my run that I'm about to go on. I'm thinking 3 or 4 miles. Nothing much. I haven't been running much since I ran my marathon in October. I've actually stopped running completely and I've focused more on weights. But as the weather gets nicer, I'm slowly transitioning into running more. Probably in the next couple weeks, instead of waking up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym, I'm gonna be waking up at 4 a.m. to go for runs, because the sun rises right over the lake and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's the perfect way to start your morning. Also, my fiance and I have slowly been wedding planning, and it's great, right?
Yeah.
Not stressful whatsoever. I think it's crazy. Literally, after I proposed, I got 3 texts saying, hey, when's the wedding? How about, hey, congratulations? Not, hey, when's the wedding? Like, I just got here. Let me live in this moment. Let me be happy for that. And I'll worry about the wedding whenever. But it's actually something that you have to, like, plan rather quickly. Because if we want to get married next year, like, we need to lock in a date soon. And, dude, weddings are expensive. But that is a future me problem. I got my Hoka Skyward X's on. Feeling a little fast today. Ka-chow. That was my fiance's idea. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm almost done with my run, but right over there is right where I proposed to my fiance, Pookie. And I used to run this route probably like every day for like 5 months when I was training for a marathon, and every single time I ran right past there, or just this place in general, I would think of her. So it's kind of cute, but let's get back to running. All right, it is now 6:37 p.m. Sunday night, and I'm just wrapping up this video. This is a long one, so if you guys have made it all the way to the end, shout out to you. You are the real ones. Make sure you drop a comment, let me know that you watched the whole thing, because that's crazy. I didn't intend for this video to be this long, but I'm just gonna send it and see how it goes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week of me vlogging my boring life. I feel like there's so many creators out there who are just showing the highlights, and they make you think that their life is so crazy and so epic, and that's cool, but also there's people like me, like you, who are just out there living their normal lives, and I just want to showcase that. I spent the whole day today touring a wedding venue. I didn't think it was really appropriate for me to bring my camera, and dude, weddings are so expensive. That's all I have to say. They're so expensive, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So maybe I'll show some more glimpse into my wedding planning. I know my fiance is on her TikTok, so if you end up finding her, I hope you enjoy that content. But I'm gonna end the video here. It's a long one, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Threads. That's where I'm the most active. And if you got one thing from this video, I hope it's that you live a important life and don't let other people online dictate the way that you feel. I know I do sometimes, and this was a nice refresher for me to just enjoy my life, create some content around it, and I hope you guys find some value from that. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.